Minecraft has what I'd call a board game problem. There's only a few ways to build a board game in Minecraft. You can use commands and cheats to literally program a game like mob chess, but as cool as that is, that's not survival friendly. So as survival mode goes, we're left with only two options. Slap together a chessboard using spare resources you have laying around, or build a mountain of logic using your PhD in redstone circuitry. Now, let's say we're trying to have a fun game night with the boys in Minecraft. I'm not building all that. And I'm willing to wager neither are you. Which leads us back to poor man's chess. It comes in several flavors, all of which have severe readability or user experience issues, or part of what I call Minecraft's board game problem. Block chess tasks you with breaking and placing blocks, which is a bit tedious and requires inventory management. And despite our best effort, the blocks aren't very readable as chess pieces. Item chess tries to improve upon block chess because it creates a right-click touchscreen display. No more mining required. Furthermore, you can use name tags on items to display which chess pieces they are meant to represent. Now this is cheap, but it doesn't really even look like chess, nor is it three-dimensional, which is a bit disappointing. The item frames also stain the aesthetic of the checkerboard pattern, and overall, gameplay doesn't feel like we're sliding chess pieces around. At least to me. So maybe banner chess is the answer. I mean, look, this is the most accurate depiction of chess pieces in Minecraft. But there's still a problem. Not only have we lost the ability to name tag these chess pieces, but readability is often still two-dimensional because you can't see what pieces they are from the side. And we also return to the time-consuming gameplay of breaking and placing chess pieces, which may require us to go into our inventory sometimes. So how do we do it? How do we make a board game that doesn't require a mountain of redstone and computational knowledge, but also doesn't offer such a tedious and low-quality gameplay experience so as to scrap the game for resources after just a couple of rounds? Well, that's the board game problem. But I think I found a solution, and it involves the use of mobstone. In my last video, I invented a new type of Minecraft door using mobs and their unique ability to do things that redstone really can't. So I thought maybe I'd try to apply that here. And remember that command block chess creation from earlier that cleverly uses mobs as chess pieces? Well, I just invented a survival-friendly version. No commands, no resource packs, and virtually no redstone required. Behold, mob chess or villager chess in survival-friendly Minecraft. As you can see, there's two distinct sides, as villagers offer a wide range of thematic options. Purple side consists of swamp villagers, whilst red side consists of savanna villagers. But the readability improvements don't stop there. Each side has matching professions that correlate to various types of pieces in chess. The rook bolsters a fortified headbutt. The knight is adorned with armor, the bishop is a ranger as represented by his feathered cap. The king is regal, the queen is majestic but deadly, and the front line of pawns are all farmers. And a cool little detail, I even went to the extent of making pawns shorter than power pieces to thematically match real chess. And all of the pieces waver in their turn-based battle-ready stance. Oh, and they support name tags too. But that's just how it looks. Let's take a closer look at how it plays. Now, moving a chess piece is simple. Right-clicking selects the chess piece, and they'll seemingly disappear until you place them onto a new square. And the journey itself is accompanied by immersive sound effects informing all players on the board that a move is underway. And right-clicking once more attaches the lead and finishes your move. Your chess piece will pop back up out of the board, ready to continue the fight. Now taking a piece is simple as well. A left click, the same input used to attack in Minecraft, will remove the enemy piece from the board entirely. This allows you to place your piece in its stead. And thanks to the continual use of mobstone, accidental grief protection is taken care of as well. Despite the villagers being three-dimensional beings, players can't bump, nudge, or hit chess pieces out of place. They effectively have no AI and can be moved precisely on command in an immersive way, despite everything being survival-friendly. I'm super excited to show how this even works, as it's one of the most elegant mechanisms I've ever made, yet it's so very simple. Now, as you may have guessed, the game is an illusion. Adding to that, villagers can't even be attached to leads. Each chess piece or villager sits safely inside of a boat, which can be leashed. And whilst in a boat, mob hitboxes become hollow and can phase through blocks. This allows us to raise and lower the villagers without having to see the immersion-breaking boats they're riding in. Oh, and you're probably wondering about the frog. Let's talk about the frog. Now each chess square is a 3x3, but a boat is an odd shape and the lead gets tied to the front. This offsets the villager's position relative to the center of the 3x3 square by a substantial amount. Now without commands, we're limited in how to solve this problem, but we can actually counteract this aesthetic issue issue by throwing more mobs at the situation. A pig, a goat, or more discreetly, a frog. Now, a frog is small enough to be hidden by the chessboard and help center our villager chess piece. Now, one elegant solution after another, selecting a piece is the most beautiful part. Not only is it a simple right click which makes the game easy to play, but it simultaneously lowers the anchor point of the lead from the fence post to the player. This allows your selected piece to drop, to avoid getting stuck on all other pieces while you navigate the board from above. Now, the last detail to cover is undoubtedly my favorite. How am I seamlessly playing a sound effect every time a chess piece moves? Well, you may think there's redstone trickery below the board activated by the boats, but that can't be the case. This is because capturing a piece drops the boat into an empty pit for easy resetting for the next game, as all villager, frog, boat combinations are preserved. The chess pieces in my game don't actually die, and none of them are ever destroyed. Because of this, we can't have redstone down there clogging up the game behind the scenes. Instead, I'm hiding a second trigger in plain sight. How? Well, you can attach multiple mobs to one fence post. This is useful for farming and such, but it's also useful for programming immersive sound effects in 3D Minecraft chess. Each fence post, actively leashed to a chess piece, is also leashed to a goat swimming in a pool of water above the board. Yeah, it also imposes downward force on the correlating goat. This brings the goat in range of the note block system attached to each square. When the chess move is in motion, the goat will hit every pressure plate in its path, and when the move is complete, the goat will swim back up. Now, capturing a piece frees the correlating goat as well, as we're actually breaking two leads with our left-click attack. This, of course, allows the goat to wander and swim around freely, but its wandering is irrelevant. And goats, like most Minecraft mobs, can't swim downwards to activate these pressure plates. Ultimately, the mess of wandering goats towards the end of the game doesn't affect gameplay for the very same reason. Now, the only redstone involved with this entire system activates note blocks with wither skulls placed on top. Now, you can use any sound effect you like, but the wither skull truly sounds like a sliding object in my imagination. And that's how to make 3D mob chess in survival Minecraft without using a single command. You'll just need 16 savannah villagers, 16 swamp villagers, 32 frogs, 32 goats, and 64 wither skulls. But that sounds like a fun adventure to me. In all seriousness, I got a little bit carried away with all the gameplay features building this, but it's objectively still much more attainable than massive redstone-based chess games, and can easily be whittled down to boats and rope and whatever mobs you can find. So why not spice up your survival playthrough with a villager trading hall that's a playable chessboard? Or if chess isn't particularly what you're interested in, subscribe, because I plan on making this a series of sorts. I've already designed several other board games in an attempt at solving Minecraft's board game problem. Those videos will be coming very soon. Now go ahead and comment with future board games you'd like to see in survival-friendly Minecraft, whether you think it's possible or not. We can try to build them together. And hopefully someday you'll have a cozy little spot in your world that's perfect for a survival game night with the boys. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Peace.